Okay, so I'm here with Mr. Johnny Moloto, who is DCM at the South African Embassy, and we're going to harness some technology here. Mr. Moloto is actually an IVLP alum, so we just wanted to ask him very quickly about his alumni experience. So, Mr. Moloto, could you please say your name and title for us?
Johnny Moloto. I'm the Deputy Chief of Mission at the South African Embassy in Washington, D.C.
And you are an IVLP alumnus. Could you tell us when you came and what your program was about and where you visited?
I came here in July 2002. My program was the Young Leaders Program, and we started in Washington, D.C. From Washington, D.C. we moved to New York, then we split. I go to Cleveland. From Cleveland, I went to San Diego, and we converged again in Washington, D.C. So it was a whole bunch of us with guys from all as far as the UK, Canada, New Zealand, Pakistan, India, so Greece. So it was, covering the whole world. And there were a couple of guys from Africa as well.
And it was an emerging leader program. They clearly did a great job in finding an emerging leader who has since emerged, if you were not already emerged. So wondering maybe if you could just share, quickly how this experience shaped you, shaped your understanding of America, shaped your professional or personal life.
I remember it was quite a tough call, actually, for me to leave and take leave at that time. There were some concerns even at my job, There's always been some doubts and suspicions about, America, that, you'll be recruited and all those type of things. But I think it changed perspectives definitely when we got here, because I also came with my own preconceived notions of what I was going to find in the U.S., but which was actually quite different. I mean, you did find some of the stereotypes that you knew about confirmed, but largely found an open nation, people willing to welcome you into their own homes, particularly with the host program, and learned a lot, basically, started to appreciate why certain things happen the way they do and why the U.S. was the superpower that it was. You started to understand how much effort was put into making sure that the U.S. positioned itself in the place that it is in the world. And I think the investment that is being made in this IVLP is actually quite a very good one. It stands the U.S. in very good stead, and if other countries, certainly my country, could afford something like this is something that we ought to look at seriously. We do a lot of people-to-people contact, and I think this is about the best there is here in terms of citizen diplomacy.
Beautiful. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Not a problem.